Welcome to our Panther Sports Talk Veterans Day special show, where you'll hear some amazing stories this week of current and former student athletes involved in the armed forces and that have gone on to do some great things. Joining me now, head football coach Mark Farley. And Coach, there's been a number of guys that have gone from this UNI football program and gone on and done some pretty big things, one of which that we caught up with, Patrick Williams. Take us all the way back. Your relationship goes back quite a few years with him.
Well, Patrick Williams is a great friend of mine. He's a teammate of mine. And we came in at the same time underneath Coach Mudra, and he came from Boca Raton, Florida with his brother Bobby, and we all ended up in the linebacker room together as well. So we're great friends, but at the same time, he was inspirational of what he brought to our team because he was such a high energy and very loud person as well.
So you could see some of those leadership qualities that have served him well in the armed forces even when he was here at UNI?
Absolutely. The thing about Patrick is he had such confidence in his own ability. He had confidence in his self-esteem, what he thought of himself, and how he handled himself. I mean, he connected. And to say that's harder said than, easier said than done when you're talking about somebody that came from Boca Raton, Florida back in 81, 82, and came to the University of Northern in the middle of Iowa. And he came in, he made a connection, and he was a team leader amongst a bunch of guys, which was predominantly Iowa guys at that time. So it just kind of shows you what his character was.
You mentioned connection, and I know you love connecting with your alums here at UNI, but why do you really love that connection with him and his brother?
Well, I love that connection because he's a teammate. It's not just a former player here. That's a friend. That's a personal friend and a personal connection because it is a brotherhood. And when you say that, and even as I sit here today, I have a lot of players here that are our team. They're a part of our team. They're part of our family. But when they're your actual brother that you played with, it's just a different sense of a different connection to them. And to Pat and Bobby, that's how I feel.
How proud are you to see where your fellow friend and teammate has gone on, because he has risen through the ranks and done a lot serving our country? Well,
he and his brother, but just specifically Patrick, I mean, over 30 years in the military, numerous overseas where they put them overseas and work. Desert Storm was where it really all started for a lot of my teammates, and they were big into the military, and they became leaders within the military because that was the first big war, and then they had that experience, and then they kept going up in command because of their success and leadership that they did for our country through those troops. And when I look at that, you're proud of them because leading troops into battle is much more significant than leading troops on a football field. But yet there's a lot of connection there, but there's a bigger difference in what the challenge is, what the consequences are.
1 or 2 years ago, I was in a room where he was back talking to some Panther fans, and the energy in the room definitely rose when he was at the podium talking. He had everyone's attention. He's that type of human.
Well, he is, and that's what, when I bring him back here and talk to our team, and when he was with our as a teammate, I mean, he can take command of a room. He can get you to listen, and he has that presence about him that you will listen. I put him on the field with our team, and he goes out and can deliver a message that's meaningful to everybody in the room, no matter what your background is or no matter what your business is. He can connect with that type of room, that type of person.
Well, that story and many more on our Panther Sports Talk Veterans Day special. You don't want to miss this as we salute many Panthers who are now serving our armed forces.